between the Baltimore Orioles and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Josh James gets the call for game one.
Tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Striding in, Julian Hernandez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Baltimore, the center fielder, number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat. First of 3 to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike 1. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gonzalez waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Miguel Sano can be a difference maker, as he often is. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Michael Brantley is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
Brantley, a former employee of the Astros, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
Ready now, Trey Mancini. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball inside.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Popped up. Gurriel has it, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Jordan Yamamoto, the right-hander from the Aloha State, gets the call on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander's got it, and there's one away. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He hit over 350 last month. Just consistent at bats all throughout the month. He was tough to pitch to, hitting good pitching and hit poor pitching as well. We'll see if he stays hot here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A ball and no strikes. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Yordan Alvarez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
No strike.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
The 2-1. Hit out towards second. Kendrick has it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. One left for Houston. Still no score. Here's Miguel Sano. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Sano, once a Minnesota Twin, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's ball strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Shot toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
So now Carlos Santana. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. And there's one away.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Anthony Santander, the next to bat. Fouled off. 268 the average for him coming in. 13 home runs and 36 RBIs. The 0-1 on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Kendrick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. On the move is Springer. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom of the second. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Here's George Springer. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Two and one.
Action tag.
Skied into straightaway right. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
Batting fifth. The first baseman.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
So here's Yuli Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 homers and 38 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Heading out toward shallow right. After to Santander. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh. The shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Astros have pulled back even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
Striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a 58-foot curl and a strike to Mike Zunino. Ready with the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time. Laid off for a ball.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Astros able to tie it here on the solo home run. We've played 2, all even now at 1-1.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. To start the day, they've given up the fewest home runs of any other pitching staff in the league, which has certainly led to accumulating one of the best ERAs in the league as well. One of their pitchers told me, all of our guys have stuff that dances around. We don't throw a lot of straight stuff, so we make it really tough on hitters to barrel us up. Especially in today's game, limiting the home run ball is a great avenue to success, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The shortstop, Hunter Alberto.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard.
Wow, what a great show of range there. This ball looked like it might get through up the middle, but check out the sliding stop, and that's going to take him right into a good throwing position where he's able to get enough on the throw to get him out at first.
Now the pitch. Julian Hernandez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
1-2.
And he misses there. 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So 2 men are gone now in the Baltimore third, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie.
The pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gone! A solo home run there for Mookie. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Late that time for a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So here's Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Trey Mancini.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting and they'll make them fully aware of who's hot and who's not, and trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak, and after that knock, it's an even dozen.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. Springer is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
Here's Howie Kendrick, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, Anthony Santander. Fouled away. Santander digs in at 6-2 and swings the bat from both sides of the batter's box. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 2-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch.
You got 2 balls.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1.
Now, 3-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Full count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's set and the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
The 2-1 home. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
The 2-0. 3-0 now. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
2 men on, 2 out, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
0-1.
He's set. The 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Alberto has it on to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood.
Here comes the first pitch. Jorge Alfaro is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. There's more.
Sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Now the 2-0.
Ball 3.
Not the way you'd like to start this fifth inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Now here's the pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a line drive. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The center fielder, number 9, Julian Hernandez.
Into the box, Julian Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In his career, Brantley has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0 home doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. A bullet to first base. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Astros lead this one 2-1. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a slider well off the plate. An easy take there. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now back, second baseman, DJ.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As he will look at a curveball right on the black, apparently. It's strike one. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choke and poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Digging in and looking for more, Yordan Alvarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Joel Springer.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that brings in George Springer. He's set. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santander waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 3-1 Houston. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Now it's 2-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Outside, 3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And the next to bat would be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his arms extended. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
The 1-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Taylor made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
At the plate, Carlos Santana. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
2-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Still 2-2. Grounded softly down the line toward first. Gurriel picks it up, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Score holds. It's 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Here it comes. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike.
Now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Tanner Scott, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Number 66, Tanner Scott.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
That's a ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it's still 3-1. Joe Smith is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Howie Kendrick. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 home. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Stepping in, Anthony Santander. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That evens it up 1-1. The pitch. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 34, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready for another shot now. Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied out toward right. Betts has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still trail it here 3-1. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Trevor May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
67, Trevor May.
He's set, and the pitch.
No, that's down.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
No, that's
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Mookie Betts. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 1-0.
Nope. 2-0.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
To the plate now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. Brantley on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as the lead remains 3-1. Tyler Thornburg has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tyler Thornburg.
All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Hanser Alberto. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Thornburg rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Swing, and he pops him up. He's through first and hustling for second. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he's going to get there as he starts out the 8th with a leadoff triple.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Standing in now, Julian Hernandez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't have much of a chance at advancing that time. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So runners at the corners now, nobody out, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate. First pitch on its way. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. 1-0 pitch on the way. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with 1 away in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
No strikes.
The 2-0 pitch.
Oh, that pitch is out.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Santana. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Weak chopper to the left side. The 2-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Orioles settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 3 and the Orioles 2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Yordan Alvarez.
Alvarez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's given the Astros a 4-2 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the ninth, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
Dylan Betances is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 58, Dylan Betances.
In now, Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Number 17 for him on the season. And just...
Win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
5-2 the final score tonight. The Houston Astros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Josh James with his 4th win this season. Ryan Presley closes the door for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.